Society tells us that there is a strict formula for a successful life. Keep your head down, get the right degrees, land the safe job. Maybe become a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. Make your family proud. Check all the boxes. But what happens when you check all the boxes and you still feel like something is completely missing? We are taught how the world works. We learn how engines run, how economies function, and what atoms are made of. But somehow, our education system leaves out the most important subject of all, how to understand yourself. Because of this, we wander through life looking for answers outside of ourselves, which brings me to a powerful ancient story that changed the way I look at life forever. There was once a man who lived at the foot of a massive mountain. Every single day, he looked up at the peak and wondered, what does the world look like from up there? One day, he finally decided to make the climb. But right at the base of the mountain, he met a traveler walking down. The man asked, "How did you get to the top? And what did you see?" The traveler shared his route and described the beautiful view. But the man thought, "That path sounds too exhausting. Let me find an easier way." So he waited. He asked the next traveler, and the next. He ended up asking 30 different people about their journeys. After hearing all their stories, the man smiled and walked back to his house. He said, "Now that so many people have told me what the top looks like, I don't even need to climb it myself." That man never made the journey. He mistook information for transformation. In life, you can read all the books, watch all the YouTube videos, and listen to all the podcasts, but you cannot borrow someone else's clarity. You have to climb the mountain yourself. But here's the truth. The climb is not easy. Along your journey to personal greatness, you will face challenges. Ancient Eastern philosophy warns us about 5 mental roadblocks. If you don't learn to master these, they will stop you dead in your tracks. Imagine you start climbing your mountain, but a mile in, you find a beautiful, cozy cabin. There is warm food, great drinks, and comfortable beds. It feels so good that you decide to rest, and then you never leave. This is what happens when we let cheap dopamine, endless scrolling, and instant gratification distract us from our ultimate goals. You trade your life's purpose for temporary comfort. You are climbing, and suddenly it starts to rain. You hate the rain. The path gets rocky. You hate rocks. This roadblock is born from negativity and complaining. When you fight against the reality of a situation instead of just adapting to it, you drain the exact energy you need to keep moving forward. Have you ever felt a heavy body and a foggy mind? A lack of motivation so deep it feels like you're locked in a cell? This is the roadblock of apathy and laziness. You can't reach the peak if you can't even get out of bed. To survive this, you have to force momentum. Action creates energy, not the other way around. Your body is on the mountain, but your mind is everywhere else. You are anxious about the future or regretting the past. Your mind swings from thought to thought like a monkey on a branch. If you cannot anchor yourself in the present moment, you will slip and fall. Can I really do this? What if I fail? What will people think of me? Overthinking disconnects you from your intuition. When your path is clouded by doubt, you will naturally stop walking. So, how do we destroy these roadblocks? How do we clear the fog so we can see the peak? When the dark clouds of distraction, doubt, or laziness roll in, just let it R.A.I.N. This is an ancient 4-step method to master your mind. R. Recognize, notice what is happening. Say to yourself, "I am feeling lazy right now," or "I am doubting myself." You can't defeat an enemy you don't see. A. Accept. Don't fight the emotion. Allow it to exist. It is normal to feel tired or scared. Accept it without judgment. I. Investigate. Ask yourself, why is this feeling here? If I let this emotion control me, what will my life look like in 5 years? And seen on identification. This is the most powerful step. Realize that you are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are simply the consciousness observing them. A cloud might pass through the sky, but the sky is not the cloud. Your life is too unique, and your potential is too massive for you to just copy someone else's path. Stop asking everyone else what the view looks like. Stop letting the 5 roadblocks keep you trapped at the bottom of the mountain. Master your mind, take the first step, and start climbing. if you commit to the journey of finding your own clarity. I'll see you at the peak. If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and share with someone who needs to hear this today. Keep climbing.